Hello everyone, my name is Julia and welcome back to my channel. Today on my island of Sorrel, I am going to be building an entrance to the island. I have a big empty plot prepared for it already and I'm going to show you a little speed build. And there will also be a little bonus build of Lolly's house in the end of the video. I decided to put her house pretty close to the entrance. I think it's a cozy spot. So let's just jump into the speed build. I gotta tell you, I have been struggling with this build so much. As you can see from the actual intro, now it's even the weather is different and it's much darker. That's because I have been rebuilding it all this time. I would put down paths, then erase them, put them down again, and I just could not settle on anything. I did not know what I want the island to look like. I have a theme in mind, but I've never done it before. And I don't even know how to call it. If you know or you have any kind of suggestions of whatever this theme looks like to you, let me know in the comments because I don't know how to classify it or anything. I think it's more like Normcore plus maybe some Kidcore elements into it. Not sure, but I really enjoy it so far. Definitely a challenge after my previous island that had a very limited color palette and it was only white and blue, and this one has so many colors. I really like the very bronze and kind of rusted elements that I'm adding everywhere, and I'm using so many customization of fences. I've never even used them before. This orange one, orange iron fence, never used that color. I didn't even know that it was there, to be honest. I did not pay attention to that one. But as you can see, Flick is also on my island that day. I ordered a monarch butterfly figurine from him. And I decided to put this little gyroid in the entrance just to welcome the guests. And it also sets up a tone of the island, I think, because it's so wooden but also colorful. Looks very cute. I keep changing some elements just along the video, but you will see in the final walkthrough what it looked like. Can't promise that it will look the same on the next video that I will make, but I will definitely update you and show you what happened in the end, because I do have a habit to always go in and change a little thing here and there until the very end. So for this one, because my resident services is so close to the airport, I wanted to build up some sort of a way around and to hide the resident services from airport site. So if you just walk into the island, you don't see resident services right away. That is not so obvious. So it was a bit of a challenge for me. I've never done that before. My resident services are usually pretty far away from my entrance to the island. So this one is definitely new, but I think I managed it quite well. I usually, like on my previous island, I did a little plaza also before the actual plaza of resident services just to give my villagers more space. Here I decided to just go for this really wide path where there's also going to be benches so my villagers can hang out there, because I noticed that villagers are mostly hanging out in those areas. Like they're not that often just wandering around the island. So we'll see. Although they do wonder where there's more furniture, so that makes sense. So that they all going to be here in the video. You will see so many villagers. I had to cut out so many conversations with my villagers because everyone just wanted to talk to me, give me some clothes or something else. You know, the beginning stage of decorating your island is so magical, almost has this magical feel. I think the island seems so much bigger when it is so empty. So every time I just run around my island to get my fossils or to hit my rocks, it just seems enormous now. I'm so used to playing on my previous island that was really, really cluttered. And in here it's just so much freedom that it seems that this island is 3 times bigger than my previous one. But of course I know as soon as they fill it in and get more familiar with all my streets and all my paths, how they go, it will feel different for me. It is also almost winter on Sorrel. I am still a bit behind on my time, just compared to real time. When I created an island, I gave myself a little bit of days just so I could time travel if I need to, for purposes of, builds and stuff. So I am already in December on my island, but not yet the snowy time. I'm really excited. I do enjoy snow, and it's so nice that I have pretty much an empty island, so I can make snow people everywhere. And because usually I already build up my island to the point that it's really difficult to make them at all. So here, as you can see, I decided to put up this cliff. This is my attempt to kind of hide resident services from the view directly from the airport. And I don't really enjoy such small cliffs, to be honest, because I find it really difficult to decorate them, to create some sort of a coherent area on them. It's difficult, and just to leave them empty and inaccessible, I don't always like that either. So I decided to build it up as big as I could, but not too big. It's right in the mainland of the island, and I like to keep it more downtown kind of area with not as many cliffs. So this one I thought turned out well. You will see soon. I will decorate it as well. Oh, I got so many gifts during this build. I got like 5 recipes, I think, and they were all mushroom recipes, which were great because they are the ones that I was missing. I got mushroom table and mushroom seed and so many things. I'm really happy. I think I almost got all of them, so I'm pretty excited that I finally have the whole collection of the fall crafts. The one that have acorns in them, though, oh my god, how difficult is it to get the acorns? How much do you have to shake those trees? I spend like half an hour to an hour just running around the island shaking those trees, and it gets really boring. And but I guess it's a scarce resource for a reason. So as you see here, I'm starting to decorate a little cliff. I'm still committing to using a lot of in-game paths on this island. I used so many custom paths on my previous island, and I really enjoy hearing the footsteps when I run around. So I just used some custom design to decorate the in-game paths instead of completely putting down just custom designs everywhere. And I think it looks really good. It's a good challenge because it's so nice to sometimes design something completely different and use different assets. So I am definitely enjoying it. Not only that I'm enjoying the path, I enjoy all the customization of colorful objects as well. Just as with fences, now I customize everything to be as colorful as possible. Oh yeah, Hippo was thinking, I was so excited that he is going to ask to move out, but he just gave me a shirt, as you just saw. So no luck for now, but he's always hanging out outside too. Like, none of my villagers are hanging out outside as much as he's hanging out outside, and always next to me. I feel like he's stalking me already at this point. Anyway, so for this cliff, I decided to just do a little reading area with a portable radio. I dropped a little apple there for a snack, I guess. I think it turned out well. This is just my little preview of it. I will show it to you when I time travel and all the bushes grow in. And I just shift around some of those objects, but they pretty much stay the same collection of objects. So now let's continue building up the path away from the entrance, and I will show you Lolly's house. She used to live just next to Nook's Granny, but I later moved her. I just moved her to the beach for now, and going to just move her house a little bit more south. So now she's going to be south of Nook's Granny at the moment. I think it has a nice little spot because it's just enough space for her house and her yard. For this island, I really am going to try to give my villagers bigger yards because they deserve it. They're great, and I want them to have their separate yards instead of how previously I did it. I did it more of like neighborhoods, but this one I want each of them to have a yard, or at least a space. Maybe some of them will share a big yard, but you get the idea. And I think I achieved it with Lolly's house here. But for now, I'm just doing this little path that will go from the cliff to the Nook's Cranny. Nook's Cranny also is there. I like where it's at, but I wish it was 2 squares to the left. And as you know, to do that, I will have to move it somewhere completely away and then move it back just 2 spaces away. So I just have to get on that soon. You can see me putting down some custom designs of leaves here just in front of Lolly's house. I think she'll enjoy them. Her house is so adorable too. I know that later I'll be able to remodel the houses, but hers looks so great. I don't think, if she's going to stay in my island, I don't think I will change it. I think it perfectly fits the theme of the island. Looks so adorable. I have also been playing Happy Home Paradise. Is that what? I never know the name of the DLC. How can I not remember 3 words? But I have been playing it a little bit. I think I will release a video with like more of a compilation when I get more of them. For some reason, like my computer crashes a lot while I record. There's some issue specifically when I play or record videos that it crashes, not when I just play different games. And sometimes I start decorating something in Happy Home Paradise and it just crashes and I can't save the video. So far, I just have a few of the houses that I designed saved. So I think I will just keep playing, and then if I have like 3 or 4, I will make them into a video of some sort. But I'm having a lot of fun because you can create just such crazy designs there. It's really funny. And also just meeting different villagers that I've never seen before is one of my favorite things as well. There are some characters, I gotta tell you. Next video, you'll see what I designed. So as you see, Lolly's yard turned out to be very yellow and nice. I really liked it. A lot of yellow bright elements. I put in a trash can. I like to do that. Just add some realism, right? And yeah, I think her yard just turned out to be so adorable. I really like it. And now let me just show you everything that I've done in more normal pace. So this is the entrance. This is how it looks in a better weather and already grown bushes. You obviously will see Drake just doing his morning stretch right there. So funny. So yeah, I thought that this area turned out to be very cool. This is the little reading nook that I said that I designed. I think it's nice. It's really adorable. Too bad villagers can't climb ladders. I would love to see some of them enjoying that area as well. And here is Lolly's yard. And there you go. You can relax on the bench. Dizzy is always there, relaxing on that bench. I don't know. I think he has a crush on Molly maybe, because he's always hanging out in her yard. And this little path that will take you to Nook's Cranny. Nothing there changed yet, but there you go. I think it is a success. With the items that I have so far in the game, I think it looks very nice. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please press like, subscribe to my channel, write a comment if you liked something, and I will see you soon in my next video. Thank you. Bye.